rolling. Just getting all my stuff sorted. How's everyone doing? How you doing? Hope you good? Are you coming straight in with a bing bong? Bing bong. Coming in with a big comment there, supporter comment. So yeah, if you're a supporter, don't forget you got them comments. You got 5 to use per month. Favour the Raven Gaming crew. Paul, thanks for like. Matthew, thanks for like. Favour the heart. What's up, Raven? How you doing? We are going from Billund to London City, then London City to Newcastle. Matthew with the like, Paul with the like. Really appreciate it. Are you coming in with all the stickers? Just let everyone get in, make sure all my chat's rolling. Yeah, we're going good. We're off rolling. So how's everyone doing? A Friday night. Friday night. It is officially the weekend. Is anyone having a little drinky poodles? Do you know what? I've got some Dr. Pepper. I might have a Disaronno. Who's going to join me? Is it too
hard stuff today? Got some Gatorade.
Gatorade. Is there anything people would drink with like alcoholic with that, like vodka or anything?
I don't see why not. I mean, it's just like a fruit juice, you know.
Yeah.
A mild, kind of a more mild fruit juice.
Nicholas, hello. How you doing?
I never have, but
Disaronno, so treat myself. I'm only going to be having the one though, because my next drink is, I think I've got Tango or something like that, so it's not really saying alcoholic, you can have with that. It'd be horrible. Although people do have orange juice and Disaronno. Ugh. Or freshly squeezed orange juice. Ugh. Can't imagine that. Shell, thanks for like, how you doing? So I thought, I know Paul will appreciate some of this as well. I was speaking to a couple of people yesterday about some collectibles that they were thinking of buying, and obviously they know that I get a lot of collectibles, and if we go to boot sales I hunt bargains out or sales out on sites and stuff. So I thought I'd show a few things that I've collected recently that are like, they were super dirt cheap but like cool, so I picked them up. Having a can of Amstel beer, nice one, Paul. Nicholas, great, how are you? Not too bad, just so hot. It is absolutely roasting in here. I'm cooking up. Faye coming in with the shares. Luxon, thanks for the like. Nicholas, thanks for the heart. So yeah, first of all, I'm gonna, right, this is, in the grand scheme of things, it's pretty ugly to start with, but the fact that it's Vulcan based, I saw it and I was like, yep, I have it. Donna, it was actually Donna and JJ that found it in the charity shop. It was like super cheap. Check this out. And it's actually from the New East Aircraft Museum, Northeast, sorry, which is the Land, Sea and Air Museum, which is the one I go to like 10 minutes away. So someone's actually made that. So, and I think it was like £2. So I was like, yep, I love that. I picked up this, I need to clean it, it's a bit dusty. But it's an Oxford Aviation scale 1 to 72 Spitfire. And it is the County of London Squadron RAF Duxford 1940. Nice little Spitfire in there. The reflection's going to be a killer on this, but yeah. I could actually put my polarizer on the lens and then that would stop reflections. Ooh. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, there's a nice Spitfire in there. Faye coming in with the 100. Matthew coming in with 100. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
900 just hit Star Party. Oh, is that really? Star Party already? Damn. Yeah, this guy was selling old aircraft magazines, so I picked these up and I managed to... He wanted quite a bit of money for him. I managed to haggle him down to like, I think it's like £2 or £3 or something like that. But like, they're all different ones, like P38 Lightning. There's a P47 Thunder in there, and then of course I had to get this one when I saw it. I don't know if I've already got it because I've got loads of fly past with Vulcans, but fly past with the Vulcan. And then we got the Aussie Lancaster pilot one, the aeroplane with the Lancaster. So I'm forever looking for magazines and stuff like that. Forever doing that. Now this isn't aviation, but check out how cool these are. Been in bed for an hour. I love when Baby Raven lets me have an early night. Yeah, he went to sleep quite early, didn't he? Check these bad boys out. Some of them are in like worse a condition than others. I don't think it helped that Kay tripped over the bag at one point. But yeah, mobile performance car collection. They're going to look a bit weird on here because they're very lime green. So that grey is actually lime green. But these are 1989. Got Mercedes Benz here. There's a proper cool one. So this one's well heavy. It's a proper truck. It's the Volvo racing truck. Proper heavy. I should really be like on the big camera here, shouldn't I? Old Mercedes Benz little car there, but it's got like little screens. So it's got the polystyrene in it to protect the screen. And this one is a Bugatti Type 35. And again, these are all from 1989. Which, to me, doesn't really seem old until I remember that we're now in like 2022. Because 1989, I would have been... I don't even remember now. 9? No? What am I talking about? I'd have been 6, wouldn't I? And that was the time when my dad was getting all the SO cars and all that. So it kind of seems like... I kind of remember that as if it was yesterday. So bad. But these are all proper corgi. So, and they were £1 each. I think they were £2 each. And she did the lot for £8, I think. It's like, you know what? I need it. I picked this up for Faye as well, because obviously, you know, she says it's not for her, but it is, but she says it's not. How cool is that? Faye loves her mugs. Faye absolutely loves mugs. Our cupboards are full of all special mugs, like the Marvel Thanos mugs, and we've got like a Hulk hand mug and all sorts of stuff. 89 I wasn't even thought of. 91 is when I came into the world. Ah, man, I'm an 83 baby. You know, I'm 40 next year. Damn. 40 in January. And then I love Gears of War, the franchise Gears of War 1, 2, 3 especially. The 4 and 5 I haven't really had a chance to play properly, and it is something I do want to start doing as a day stream when the studio's done. I will be going through the Gears catalogue, but it's the special edition metal collector's tin, and I think he wanted £1 or £2 for that. It comes with all the contents. It's got the game discs in there. Even though this is the Xbox version, it's still Gears of War collection piece. So got that. We picked these up today in the sale. Check out this little bad boy Lego. Got a little working chain on it and everything. How cool is that? A little motorcycle. There's 2 different designs. I think I'm going to go with the proper chain version. And then Faye spotted this, and it was reduced from about £9 to 3. It was like, we'll have that little tiny stunt plane to go with the other little planes I got. Do you remember when Liam got me one? Hey. We got a couple of little Lego sets there. Awesome.
I did not bring anything for show and tell today. I'm sorry.
Gonna get excluded from class. But yeah, I've got absolutely like tons of collectibles and stuff. So I don't know if it's something people are ever interested in. I've got like, you know, I might do some short video content on collectors and stuff. Like if I'm ever sorting stuff out and there's collection pieces, I'll take some pictures or video. Got so much stuff. Were these all from a shop or boot sale? The Magus, everything, the Legos, everything but the Lego set and the Vulcan plate was from a boot sale. The Vulcan plate was from a charity shop, and the Lego was from B&M. And we also picked up another cheap pop as well today. The 25th anniversary Power Rangers Tommy. We haven't got this one, and it was super cheap in B&M. Again, if we can avoid it, we never pay full price for a pop if we can avoid it. We love our bargains. With the ones that are cheap, like there was one we paid a little bit for. Amy Farrah Fowler from The Big Bang Theory, and we were looking, and we were like, it was quite cheap. And when we were checking out the value, it was like 30-40 quid. So we were like, yeah, we'll have that. But I have got some more pops in there. Or did I think I might have taken them upstairs, but yeah. That's for another day.
Love that show. Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory is good. Craig saying I'm 45 in Jan. Ooh, my birthday is 26th of January. My daughter's is the 27th of January. And my dad's is the 21st of January. Busy spring. What's a premium subscription? Ooh, what's that for, Faye? Is that something that's showing up on the stream? Mine's the 25th. Ah, there you go, Craig. We share a birthday that almost. Nicholas saying, I like the plane. Yes, this is the 737-700 and it is it's awesome to fly. It actually works. For the most part. I still manage to find things that don't work, like it is actually an official bug that the rudder and nose wheel do not work with the Xbox controller. It is a bug, and it is something they're investigating and have been investigating for nearly a month now. They've actually released an update today, and in the notes it does say that it's an identified issue that they plan on really trying to work out the solution. For the meantime, I've just plugged in my pedals again, so I have full rudder. Oh, when I turn my rudder, it turns your rudder. Can you see that?
Yeah. Mine's not moving now, so it's okay. if
yeah, and the figures it. How bad's that? Didn't notice that. Oh, yo, sexy sausage, Joel, how you doing? Favourite the exclamation followage. My chat's not loading here. Why not? There we go. Here we go. Remember my bros is on the 27th of Jan too. Oh god. 845 days from Faye. Joel with the like and the share. Brian with the like. Nathan coming in with a like. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Fast Eddie Gaming, thanks for like. Eddie Man, thanks for the double like. Craig, thanks for like. My apologies for catching up on those alerts. They've only just sprung there. It's a bit slow, isn't it? So you control Eagle Flies too? No. it's purely visual. Strange though, isn't it? I don't think any other aircraft does that.
It's a new mod.
Wow.
You get to control everyone you're flying
Fuel
with.
control. Could you imagine it? That'd be pretty cool. It'd be like a proper little train. Right, let's get moving. We've programmed everything in. Oh, we've got someone else with us. Is that you, Paul? Looks like a 320.
Yes, it's weighty.
Yeah, they're weighty. It'd be fun if that happened. I know, it would be pretty cool. We could do like a massive train of like 20 people. Right, we are set to go. We're going 240, 20,000 feet. Let's rock and roll. Might help to actually get my feet on the foot pedals, wouldn't it? Just in case I need them. It's been a while since I've used these. Ugh. It's kind of using your feet in the opposite way, isn't it, as well? Hey, yep.
Yeah, first time I used rudders, it was...
It's weird, isn't it? It's kind of...
You want to, like...
Go the other way.
Overuse it. You gotta learn to put little inputs. And takes some getting used to, for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, I immediately crashed the first time I tried a flight sim.
Alright, we are up. Get the undercarriage up. It's going to start whinging at me in a minute about the flaps. Get rid of them. That nose down a bit. And on. LNAV. Level change. Trying to load in, but it seems to be really lagging, really bad. The menu music is skipping all over. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Warrior Gaming Competitions, how you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you very much for the like. Benjamin, thanks for like. Reese, thanks for like. How you all doing? Hope you're well. Enjoyed the stream earlier. I've got a bit of an announcement to do tomorrow in an official manner. and I'll have a lot more information for everyone about it as well when I've managed to sort that all out. But yes, thank you to the guys at Warrior Gaming Competitions. They had a nice stream earlier. Make sure you go check them out. Lots of goodies. Like I say, I'll have lots more information tomorrow. Joel with the micro shit, sort your shit out. I hope you get it sorted, Joel. That's really bad. That's on Xbox, isn't it? Favour the like, share and follow. You'd think they'd have that honed in, wouldn't you? The architecture and the internals are very similar, so it's not like PCs where everything's different. Right, we're following the flight path. We are good at the moment. Nice. It's, it's always a mist. That's what makes it special. Yeah, it's good fun. It's a good laugh. And congratulations to all the winners. Did you get up and out okay?
Oh yeah.
Yo. Right, so we're flying out of Billund, I should say, which is the home of Lego. That airport was actually built by Lego, I believe. And it is, the boundary of that is actually, to be fair, most of the property leads over onto the Legoland car park. Especially Legoland Park 1, 3, 5. And then you've got the Legoland train station, which is right smack bang between the two. I would love to go over there. That would be good. I'm a Lego nut after all. Looking forward to getting back into the Lego builds once outside's done. It's going to be awesome. I've got Dom's Charger to do. I've got the Game of Thrones castle to do. One of the main reasons I brought the Game of Thrones castle set, which isn't obviously official Lego. Lego don't do it. So it's not like it's fake Lego, because Lego don't do it to be fake. If that makes sense. And to be fair, Lego is just a brand of building blocks. They don't actually own the rights to the blocks themselves. Hence why there's like a massive boom of all the different versions. Even Wilkinson's in the UK have got their own version of building blocks. I forget what they're called. They're just called blocks, I think. Something like that. Their sets are actually really good, super cheap. The tank and the castle were awesome. My daughter did those. She really loved them. They were super cheap, loads of pieces. So yeah, the Game of Thrones, the main reason I got that is because it's got Bran in a wheelchair and it's got Tyrion, a little dwarf Lego. So that's epic. And then obviously you got the castle, some dragons and bits and pieces, so it is a cool set. So I've got that. I've got the Lego Friends apartments to do with the light and sound kit from Game of Bricks. I've got the CAF from Friends, Central Perk. I've got that to do. Trying to think what other sets I've got. I've got some biggies as well, and it's bad that I can't remember.
I'm just a little bit ahead of you.
I'm trying to think what I've got now. I'm going to have to look at me thingy. If Faye's listening, close your ears. I haven't got all these really. These are what I want. That was for one. What was that one? Yeah, I've got the Home Alone to build. Faye, being the awesome partner she is, she got me the official Lego Home Alone set on day of release, and it arrived in a big box, and then inside that was a Lego box, and then inside that was the actual set itself. So I'm keeping the Lego in. It's literally seen the light of day for 5 minutes while I had a look at it and looked around it, and then put it back in the proper Lego cardboard storage box that it comes, like the, you know, outer packaging if you like, not the actual set packaging. There was another box, so it's probably protected at the minute because I want a plastic sleeve. So, but then I've got the non-official version, which is when you look at it, you can't tell the difference. So I've got that one to actually build, and I got a super good deal because obviously I'm partnered with Block Brick World. So I had a word with him, and it was like a super good deal. So I will be making sure I stream that one, for definite. To be fair, I want to stream them all. So what else I've got there? Winterfell Game of Thrones, which is the castle. Monica's Apartments. Thanos' Infinite Glove. Now I've done that. That's just over there. I've actually finished that. What else is there? Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorium, which I finished on stream. The 4-level building. Absolutely massive. The Mona Lisa. That was for my daughter and her Christmas house. I've not finished that yet. I might even stream that when my kids come up and he builds that. Boeing 787, I finished that. Absolutely massive. A Dom's Charger, still need to do that. So much Lego. The Porsche 964, I've done that one. The phonograph, I did that one. Star Wars Soldier Bust, I've done that one. I've done Yoda as well, didn't I? Oh, Christmas, yeah. Oh yeah, Faye's got her Winnie the Pooh to do, but I don't know if she's ever going to do it. I do agree, but sometimes I do feel like it's... do agree, but sometimes I do feel like it's like saying a definition of madness, doing something over and over again, expecting different results. Microsoft sort your shit out. Yes. It's what I don't agree with is when people have paid for stuff and it doesn't work. Arguably, lots of people have paid for Flight Sim. People have got it on Game Pass, so it's still not free because you pay monthly. So if anything, if you only use Flight Sim through the Game Pass, you're paying more. Because after about a year, you're now paying more than what the games cost over the year. So it's that whole element of people paying for things and it not working. I really don't like that. I don't like people being ripped off.
We're going 298. I'm to your left.
Yeah, I'm doing 240 at the minute. Oh, speeding off. See ya. So we're going to be cruising. I think this flight plan takes us over the top of Amsterdam. It actually takes us inland, away from the sea. Yes, we're going to be doing a left soon. It actually takes us over Amsterdam and then across and into London. Yeah, lots of Lego to do. Looking forward to it. We probably set up as well with my camera, like looking down. It'll be the nice camera, not the crap camera. It'll be super detailed. I've had a game in the past for about a year now. The only 2 games I play. Folder and mic flights, that would be easy to pay for itself. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm in 2 minds whether to buy it and sack Game Pass off, but then there's stuff on Game Pass that I do want to play eventually if I can. Forza, yeah, I enjoyed Forza. We kind of smashed it very quickly though, and kind of got to the point where it was like there was nothing else that you could really do that was different. A bit weird. Don't know, I felt weird about it. Here we go, going in line with the coastline now. Beautiful, beautiful weather as well. Actually, it looks really nice here. It was really weird earlier. It was bright as anything. Few clouds, but it was rain. Like, where on earth is it coming from? Then it did get quite grey, and then gone back to being beautiful now. It's kind of a few wispy clouds that are like orange in colour. Nice.
Did you work on your project today? Outside?
No, today Faye was off really early this morning, so we spent the afternoon together with little man. It was so hot as well. I'd have died as soon as I'd picked up a tool. Absolute, just, you know, when you're just sweating doing nothing. It was horrible today. Plus it kept raining. It was like on and off raining. It was really weird.
That's pretty much Texas from April till November.
Yeah, it was just weird. Like, I knew as soon as I started picking a tool up, it'd start raining again. It's actually, like, looking at the outside, you know, everything's just still wet, even though it's not rained for the last hour or two. So, yeah. But I will be getting on with that tomorrow. Chris, thanks for like. Getting more done. It's a crazy the amount of soil I've shifted. Unbelievable amounts. You know, like, I know you have them in the US. I've seen them when when people are doing like plastering and all that, and they have them big flexi buckets, and they like mix it up with electronic mixer and stuff. I'm trying to think how many liters it would be. Probably about 25-30 liters, maybe. Kind of the size of a car tire, a bit bigger than a car wheel kind of thing. A bit bigger than that, like a truck wheel size, I guess. Yeah, so like filling up one of them every couple of minutes, like every few shovels really, and then just like having to dump it, and it's just takes forever when it's on your own, because you're having to stop start. I
Your
wish
speed?
240. Kind of wished I'd set up like some sewage drain pipes or something, like half drain guttering or something, and then just load the shovels onto that and let it skid along that to where it needs to go. But yeah, the last final gim along the top, and then I'll be ready to put the sub base down. I'm wanting to order the sand and stuff next week, get that ton of sand shoveled in, and then get the cement ordered with the sand and gravel I need for that. Get the DPM. But then I've got to I've got to be careful about finance stuff. Like wood cost in the UK is horrendous. I don't know what it is in the US. I think it has gone up, but not like it is here. It's mad.
Everything's expensive here now.
It's probably about $80 for a 4.8 meter 4x2 pressure treated. Works out probably about $80. I don't know if that's if that's the same where you are.
I have no idea.
But it's
any wood in a very long time.
when it used to be sort of 40 and now it's double, you know, it's stupid. I remember seeing a builder's post and someone was complaining about obviously their rising costs, and someone posted a photo of like £1,000 worth of wood on a pallet, like on a big pallet thing, and like in January 2000, and then they did like £1,000 worth of wood in like 2021, and it was about a third, something like that. It was stupid how little the second photo was of wood for the same money. And then they said, you know, this is why our prices have gone up, because our costs have gone up. I seen a video today that you can play the Halo song in the Pelican. On the left hand side of the dashboard there's a little radio, press the button and it starts playing. Yep. Seen that? Sure, I've seen that. But yeah, it's not a bad aircraft for free, is it? You know, like as a sort of gimmicky thing for fun. Certainly a lot worse that people have paid for, I think. I got a quote a month ago. Got a 2x2 deck in the garden. They wanted 1,500 because of the cost of timber now. Yeah, that's the problem I'm facing. You know, like when I was really stressing trying to get that Wix order done because I'm part of the Wix Trade Pro, so I get like 10% discount, and they sent me a voucher for an extra 5%, which doesn't sound much, but I was the order was like £1,700, so that extra 5% was like a fair amount of like free wood effectively. So I ordered all like loads of 3x2, all the polystyrene insulation I'm going to need for inside the studio. It was a shame that it's kind of stuff that I don't need now, but it's stuff I'll need in the future, and I've saved an absolute crazy amount of money by having that 15% off. Was it 15 or 20? I think it was 15. Don't think it was 20, but either way, having that extra that 15 off was an incredible saving. So I kind of stressed and spent, because that was all the bonus money and everything that finally came through after all the fees and all that stuff. It was about £1,800, I think it was. And the order was like 1,750. I literally got as much as I could to try and get that discount. So yeah, and I've actually ordered. The other day ordered a few more pieces of wood that I know I'm going to need soon, and like I say, they were like 50 quid a pop for some 4x2s because I needed a couple of more roof beams, and I'm going to be using them for tempering as well and like leveling off the cement. Donna, thank you very much for the like, really appreciate it. Hope you're good. Hello, hope you're well.
I'm right on your tail now.
Nice. Where is he? There he is. Beautiful. If you would like, share and follow. So yeah, it's we're trying to balance it all out, and obviously the rising costs of everything. Like I remember when bags of cement were a couple of quid each, and now you're looking at 6 quid. 6 quid doesn't sound a crazy amount of money, but when I'm looking at buying 50 bags potentially, if not more, you know, that's 400 quid in cement instead of 100. Yeah, that's crazy money. I'm trying to do the job well, but little by little when I can afford to do it, because obviously, you know, arguably you could have said I should have saved some of that bonus money and got the essentials that I needed, but the essentials weren't part of the deal, the savings, so I needed to try and focus on what I knew I would need and save as much money. I got so much of the 3x2 technically for free, and the polystyrene insulation for free from what I would have paid, so it was worth it in the end. But yeah, now I've just got to go slow, do it right, do it well, plod along. I tried to join you, but it disconnected when I was loading in. It's not good. Microchip sort shit out. I need to make an animation that just screams like at Microsoft. Matthew coming in with a bing bong. But yeah, if anyone can get on East USA, we're heading over Amsterdam right now from Billund, which is the home of Legoland. I quite like the little airport. That aftermarket is free on flightsim.to, by the way, Matthew. I'll link you to that.
So say that again?
The airport I've got for Billund is free on flightsim.to.
Alright, is it nice?
It's not bad. It's, you know, it's so much better than the Azobo one.
That's cool.
So, and you actually have parts of Legoland on it as well, like a few of key Lego buildings and things when you drone cam over
cool.
it.
Have you noticed there's like little, when you're inside the cockpit, like if you look up the very left corner of the front windshield, there's like the little serial number thing on the glass.
Yeah.
Look up a little bit higher. Well, you can see that there on that on the glass there,
Yeah.
and then there's another one. If you look straight ahead, in the very upper left-hand corner.
Where is it, sir?
The front windshield, not the
Oh,
side
right,
one.
yeah.
See up in the upper left corner there.
Yep.
Nice little detail.
Shaker control. Jonathan, thanks for the like. Paintbrush 200, thanks for the like. How you doing? Hope you well.
Yeah, I jumped in that community flying event for
Yeah.
a bit. And this week they were promoting or wanted everyone to fly to the Pelican. It was madness. There was like 100 of them. I'm not joking. I think someone else, was Joel or Joel.
Right.
I think he tried it too. I think someone posted it on your Discord. That was madness.
Yeah, I've seen them in the past. They've grown because I remember with the first days they were doing it, there was a few people, and then it's just gone nuts. It was like that when. Did you ever see the VATSIM event? I think it was the America one, where it was just like it was all when you looked at the VAT spy, it was just like a solid line going from America, one line going to America, and one line coming back. It's just, and you zoomed in, and they were all individual planes. I think King J13 was he was on the taxi for about 3 hours waiting to take off. This is just the sheer amount of people trying to take off and how long it was taking.
Got a SU-57 coming up on our tail.
Oh, could be Joel finally in. See how we're getting on here. I just love the fact that it's following the flight plan. Such a simple thing when you think about, well, a key thing you should say, not simple, but key thing.
Got that smoke trail.
Can't see him.
He just flew in between us. Going Mach 90.
It's a nice aircraft. Do like it. So we are going to be approaching Amsterdam real soon. I liked it in Amsterdam. It was good. I'd have liked to have seen more of it than we did because we were over there doing like music, like I was DJing and raving.
Never been to Europe.
At all.
Nope. No. I went to Ireland in college on a a big group trip.
Right.
Been to Canada, been to Mexico, Hawaii. That's it.
I think you'll find Ireland is in Europe, isn't it? Is Ireland in Europe? Just
Yeah,
obviously Northern Ireland is
say
part of the UK.
Technically,
I had to
yes,
think
but
that.
like, as far as where we're flying at now, no, I've never been over this part of the world.
Yeah. Ireland
It'd be
is
awesome.
Europe. Yeah, I had to think then, because obviously I know they're separated from the UK. But yeah. It makes me laugh that people, just because we've left the European Union, people think we are no longer in Europe. And it's like, no, the country is still in Europe. We're just not part of the European Union. That's, Oh, we're just about to cross the border into Germany.
Yeah, that is very outskirts of Germany there, huh?
Yep. We kind of nicked the top corner of Germany and then into Amsterdam. Or into Holland, I should say. Netherlands. Netherlands. My geography is pretty crap. I can find my way around to food restaurants, that's about it. And until Flight Sim, it was like if someone said, well, where's this country, where's that country? I'd have a loose idea, but like, as soon as you go anywhere near like Africa and Saudi Arabia, and I'd have no clue. I'm a bit bad like that. Botsman Gaming 69, there he is. How's it going over on Twitch? Not too bad, not too bad. Just very, very hot. Very, very hot. AB, thanks for the like. John, thanks for the like and for the share. Really appreciate it. Hope you're good. There he is. How's it going, Dave? Like I say, it's going very hot, man. How you getting on? Hope you're good. We've just flown from Billund, Legoland, and we're on our way to London City. It's going to be quite a hard landing. Very short runway.
I remember it said something when I was setting up about that.
The way we're going in, it should do like a large left loop around, and then you're literally skimming the top of the buildings, and then it's a real sharp descent. I can do it in the A320, you've just got to go quite slow. You've really got to have like the flaps fully out, probably doing about 150, 160, and just really cruising around that arch.
You get a good screenshot if Joel can get right in front of me.
We're good, just been playing Building Simulator and now going to try Alaska Truck Simulator. Ah, cool, man. I've got Builder Simulator, I brought that the other week, still not played it properly. I did the demo, but I've not played the actual game itself just yet. I will do, I'm going to be streaming that at some point. And Alaskan Truck Simulator, yeah, we tried that on stream, that was good. I don't know if they fixed a couple of the bugs. There was a bug right near the end where you have to cross a bridge. If you get stuck at the bridge with the police car, don't be too disheartened, it happens to a lot of people. Approach it slowly and it should be alright. Turn this light on here. Oh, kiss my bum in a minute. Yeah, built in, pretty cool. Got full version. Yeah, yeah, same. Good, 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 good. I like that you can do like random builds. That's what, like, you can tell it to do you a random plan, and then you have to build that random plan, and then obviously you can build your own. Oh,
You suddenly are you slowing down?
no, 240.
You just suddenly started going through you. No reason.
You might have weather pushing you along. My true airspeed's 326.
Yeah, same here. That's weird.
Ooh. Ding. 313 to go. 312. There he is. That's nice. First drink of the weekend. Although I probably won't have too many tomorrow. I'm going to be proper busy, and then I'll be back on stream. Busy, busy, busy bee. He'll be kissing your British ring piece soon. I know. I might have to give him a spoon. It's a bit of 737 love. Right, heading towards the Netherlands border now. I think we turned slightly up here as well soon. Yep, turned right, thought so. Give him a Manchester GPU fart. I'm maintaining the speed of 335 knots when I've asked my plane to slow down to 240. Ooh. You're in the 320, aren't you? Make sure you've got your throttle on climb. And then auto throttle selected. Right in the centre of the console. So your throttle will have different things, and there's like all the way forward, then there's one, and then I think it's like CLB or CB, something like that, written on the console itself, and you'll see
CL.
Is it CL? Yeah, CL.
I think so.
And then you'll see a white box appear on your computer letting you know that it's controlling the speed. I must admit, for a long time I didn't fly in the 320 because I kept trying to do landing challenges, and as I slowed down it was thinking I was stalling, so then it would full throttle as I was about to hit the tarmac and send me like flying down the runway. I remember watching Raya do it once. He was on like a mountain runway, and as he slowed down, all of a sudden it went full speed and flew him over the top of the mountain.
Nice. I watched some of the stream earlier.
Didn't realise I've been following him for like nearly 800 days.
Wow.
Yeah, it's cool, right, man? It's he's given me a lot of time at times. We've like been on Discord and things and had chats and stuff and things. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he does a really great stream. I enjoy it. He does a bunch of different games.
Yep. And I think his stream shows how being a variety streamer can really affect you compared to those that do the single games, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I hear Facebook doesn't like that.
Yeah. Well, you know, you back in the day, you would see him on thousands and thousands of viewers, and then as everyone was having all this algorithm issue, it's just dropped and dropped. And there's times I don't get notifications he's live. It's just like I've got plenty of viewers who say they don't get notifications and things. It just makes it so difficult. Everyone who goes on your page and selects that they want a notification should get one, regardless of whether Facebook thinks your stream's engaging or active or interesting or whatever the way it views your stream. If someone's on your page and they've selected to get a notification to go when you go live, they should get one. But yeah, it doesn't seem to work that way at the moment, so hopefully they fix that.
I was getting close to you again, so I just put on my speed brake for a brief moment, and
Right.
I turned yours on as well.
Oh, right.
I saw you. You know, you didn't, but I saw yours go up while mine were up.
It's crazy that, isn't it?
Oh, that's what that means. I get it now. Z means Zulu. Okay.
Yes, shut that. I'm going to close my Facebook down. I have had more response and followers in a month than what I have in 4 years on Facebook. That's fair enough. Fair enough. You know, don't get me wrong, Facebook's been very, very good to me, but at the same time, it is very crippling. It's kind of a double-edged sword, really. It's hard. It's a shame. They have the potential to be the biggest streaming platform available, and they seem to release features that are irrelevant, nobody really wants, and cause nothing but trouble. And that then has a knock-on effect to the core elements. There's a lot of stuff in streams that we don't need and we don't want. We'd rather than focus on reliability of a stream, quality of a stream and the transcoding, and then making sure chat and general things work, you know. It's their stupid policies, you know, that doesn't help as well. The problem is with Facebook being such a massive platform, and they get, you know, the government and the rules and all that are a lot more strict on them, and especially when it's like safeguarding children from the age of 13 and stuff, which is in the eyes of the law the age that people can be on forums and social media platforms and stuff, so it's safeguarding them, so it's hard. Facebook seems to be driving away the game streams and putting a lot of effort into reels. Yeah, I don't know why. Reels are shit at the end of the day in my eye. You tend to get a lot of people just making fake crap for the hell of it. You know, if there's other platforms for that, that's another thing as well. Facebook's trying to go beyond what it is as a core. It shouldn't be feature grabbing or trying to feature grab and dominate other platforms. Just leave them alone, let them crack on. Concentrate on being the best of what you got. Instead of spreading themselves too thin and it don't work. Another raving rant. Yeah, damn. I might do some streams just raving rants. I might actually have to do that on like YouTube and shit, some raving rants, just pick a subject and just go off on one. I don't think I'm speaking shit though. I think I'm like, you know, you got to think how many billions of people use Facebook, the reach, the scope that they could dominate, and they just fall short on too much, and it pisses people off and they fuck off elsewhere. And it's a real shame. They're not listening to their, if they're not going to listen to their biggest content creators and their biggest money makers, then they're not going to listen to anyone. That cruising nicely.
We hit, we're almost there. Spy. I'm gonna start descending.
What's that on, sorry?
There's a waypoint coming up Spy.
Right.
I think I'm gonna start descending there.
You do know there's 258 nautical miles.
Really? Okay.
So...
That is too early. I was looking at my legs and it started showing me to drop there.
Oh, my legs is empty until Logan and Chaco. Which would be much closer.
And we'll hold off on that.
Huddy Laugh Out Loud, hi, how you doing over on YouTube? How you getting on? Saying how are you? I'm doing very well, thank you. Hope you're well. Just a bit hot, very humid here tonight. We had thunder and rain. We had quite a lot of rain today. It's not heavy rain, but just like a constant light shower, even though it was nice and bright. And that's made it really humid and muggy. Long time, what are you flying today? 737-700, indeed, Aru. It's really nice to fly. Actually sticks to the flight plan. That was one thing I was going to say. I couldn't find the option for the fly-by-wire in the downloader for SimBrief. Or do you just bring it in off SimBrief on the tablet?
Not sure. I haven't tried that yet.
I think you can go on the tablet and just connect it to your SimBrief. It's another thing to investigate. Another thing to learn. But yeah, we've flown from Billund, home of Legoland, and we are flying to London City. And then I'm going to turn around on the runway. I'm going to reprogram in another flight plan, and we're going to go opposite way down the runway and go to Newcastle. So we're taking my Lego sets home that I got today. Might actually build one later. It'll take like 5 minutes.
I'm gonna go ahead and set up my next flight plan in another tab. Do it later.
Yeah, when I generate them, like I do one and then press generate, and then I open a new tab and then just do another one in there and generate. And then
I think you
then
can
I've got
actually
both.
save your flights as well.
I've just noticed that when you opened it, it didn't give you all the same kind of go as before. And obviously I had that download link as well. All the download links. So that's my whole reason for playing simulators, learning how to do different things, learn new systems, etc. Yeah, it is good. I just wish I had more time. I really do. Long gone are the days where it's like 10 o'clock at night until 6 in the morning, just hardcore learning stuff. I'm just too tired now. I've got, you know, Cade's getting me up at 6:30 in the morning. What was it the other day? I went to bed at, I think I went to bed at 4:30, 5 o'clock. And I was woken up to him standing in front of me at 6:30 in the morning at the side of the bed with a watermelon lollipop. So he's gone downstairs, gone into the freezer, opened the ice cream, come back upstairs and just stood there watching me sleep, eating his ice cream. It was like something from a horror film. It was probably creepy. He just woke up and I'm just like, and he's just stood there like this watermelon lollipop. He's like, And it's like, Apparently he reckons it's one of his 5 a day. I say, yeah, it doesn't quite work with ice lollies. He's like, fruit. I say, yeah, there's very little amount of fruit in there. Going to be I don't know if he's going to have a rude awakening when he goes to a nursery, or the teachers are. I'm really worried that he's going to learn too quickly and then get frustrated at not being able to advance onto the next thing quick enough, and then he'll get disruptive or potentially be seen as naughty because he's just frustrated because he's learned it now. He wants to get on with something else. And I'm worried about that. He's such a quick learner. You only have to show him something once and then he's doing it. It sounds like a scene from Paranormal Activity where the guy's girlfriend stood right next to him and just said this, looking at him sleeping. It was proper freaky. I was just like, what the hell was going on here? It was like, I was hungry. It's like, gee, that's 6:30 in the morning. Give me a break. I've got to try and look for a tall stair gate, because the one he's got I've put on, but I've done it quite high off the ground because he's so tall that he can climb over it, or he gets a little box and can just jump over it. So I've kind of raised it, but now he squashes his head on the floor sideways and then he crawls underneath it. So I'm just like, oh my god, I'm at a loss what to do. I'm gonna try and extend it down with some wood or something to try and block it off. He gets around everything. What was it? Morning he got my shoes. He put them in front of me because I was taking him to his nan's. So he's gone and got his shoes, my shoes, and then got my keys, and he's trying to open the front door. He's got the keys in the hole, but he just wasn't strong enough to turn it with the handle up and stuff. It's like, you little bugger. Dangerous he is. Oh, he is mental. But his vocabulary is mental. Like, he was doing sink or swim with his toys, and he was saying how it's sunk. That one's like 2 of them sunk, and all this kind of thing. So he's getting all the different terminologies right and everything all the time, and his speech is crazy. I suppose most kids would say it's synced or something like that, but he was saying it all right. Bless him. What we're going to do is we're going to bump the speed up a bit here. Let's go 280. Actually, let's go 300. Sod it.
It is.
300. So Amsterdam is over on our left. Yeah, like I said, it was good when we went to Amsterdam, flew in, got the train, wasn't too bad. Got a taxi to the hotel and stuff, it was good. We were right close to Madden Two Swords and all that, we were right in the main centre of town. Wasn't too far from the red light district and all that rubbish. All the bars and restaurants, food outlets and cafes and things, it was good. DJing at the Milk Veg was pretty nuts. It was like downstairs was like the big halls where like all the different, like there was like the proper rave going on downstairs. It was a massive like theatre room but no seats kind of thing. It was huge. And then you'd go upstairs and they had cinema and it was playing random films and there's like all these people off their nut on all sorts of stuff just sitting there in these cinema seats just like just glaring at the big screen. It's proper random as hell it was. I'm 255 knots as I turned a third off AP and got the plane 255 manually, then turned it on and select engage, select speed mode. Nice. Well done. Take your control. Do you get McVitie's gold bars in the US? Does anyone remember McVitie's gold bars? In the UK they were pretty common. How small they are now. It's not, it's like the size of my finger. It used to be a big chocolate bar. Now it's not, it's like the size of my finger, look. What is that? Oh no, my window's open and there's a moth. No! Correction, there was a moth. Oh no, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go get it. I'll be back in a second.
Here.
As hot as it is, I'm gonna have to shut the window. Oh, I didn't want to have to do it. Yeah, how small is this? It's so bitty. I love them, but you can only get a pack of 10 or 12 in home bargains. Oh no, you can get more than that. I got like 20. 3 layers, 3 packs. Oh, home bargains, yeah. I got them from B&M. I think it was something like 24 of them. 3 rows of 8. I've eaten about 12. Still. Do you remember the wagon wheel cake? I don't remember the wagon wheel cake. I remember the Jaffa cake, where it was like a donut and it was really thick. Americans are always like confused about Jaffa cakes whenever they eat one or see one.
Not sure what that is.
Oh, I actually did. I watched a reel earlier, and it was this American guy saying, he was holding up cookies, and he's like, "Here in the US, we call them cookies, but in America, in England, they call them biscuits, right?" And it cuts to this bearded guy in the UK driving along, and he's like, "No, the fucking cookie." And then he starts showing all the pictures of the different biscuits, like you got bourbons, what's the one with the jam in the centre as a heart? Jammy Dodgers. So he was basically showing pictures of what we consider biscuits, but then cookies are cookies. We don't call cookies biscuits, they're cookies. So it's just like, he's having a proper rant in his car about it. It was proper funny. Matthew Lee, thanks for the follow over on Twitch. Hope you're good. Jammy Dodger, that's the one. Yeah, Jammy Dodgers. It'd be good for you to come over and experience the UK or Europe, I guess.
Oh, those wanted to for sure.
I tend to find people who come over from America love how small the UK is and like how quaint things are, but if you're from the UK, you love how big America is and how big everything is. Over here, it's like we consider it cramped and small, and everyone's like, "Oh no, it's really quaint and nice and pretty and all this." And you're like, "Nah, it's too small."
Nobody wants to go somewhere where it's exactly like where you live. There's no reason to do that. You just like, hey, this is just where I live. There's nothing new.
I think I really would suit the American lifestyle though. Big, bold, decent food. I know there's pros and cons to every country. But... Matthew, hello, hope you are well. I'm watching from Newcastle upon Tyne in the UK. Matthew, I'm a stone's throw, man. I'm over. I'm just south of Sunderland. We're actually flying to Newcastle. We're going to land at London City, and then we're going to go from London City to Newcastle, which is my local airport. Yeah, it'd be a close call between what's closer. I think Newcastle's a little bit closer than Durham. It would be quite a close call, I think. Can't beat custard cream or Garibaldi bourbon chocolate biscuit. I would go American, but most likely be sent back based on my political beliefs. Hey, just you're only there for a week or two. You don't need to go into politics. Just enjoy it.
Making
Rosie, thanks for like
in there.
fajitas.
Fajitas.
They're supposed to be making some enchiladas soon.
Nice. That's something nice to make when you get like some leftover, just about any kind of leftover meat.
Yeah.
Leftover chicken or some pork or.
The wagon wheels are two biscuits stuck together and have jam in them. I know what, yeah, Paul, I know what wagon wheels are, but wagon wheels aren't cake. They're marshmallow, they're chocolate covered marshmallow with a biscuit in the middle. They're not cakes. But yeah, you did have the jam. You had the jam version and the normal version. The normal version was the normal version. The normal version was red packet, and the jam was blue, I think. Or was it the other way around? What was the wagon wheel jam? Were they blue? Wagon wheel jammies. Yeah, the jammies were blue. Used to smash loads of them things. Bread was the main wagon wheel, that's the one. An enchilada always sounds like some sort of animal from the jungle. It does. It does. I never knew what they were until Faye, and I was like, so basically it's a giant pasta shell that you stuff with meat. She's like, yeah. I was like, right, okay.
No, I wouldn't say it's not a pasta shell. It's
Like
tortilla.
lasagna.
I live in Texas. Come on, I eat tortillas like all the time.
But then we've got the wrong ones over here because over here they're like a lasagna sheet, but in a round circle that you stuff with meat. You know, like the flat lasagna sheet that's pasta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, imagine that rolled up into a cylinder, and then you stuff it with meat. That's kind of
Same thing
yeah.
here. It's just a
Yeah.
tortilla, all the rolled up stuff in between meat and cheese and whatnot.
That's what I meant. Plus the advert for them was wicked. Yeah, there used to be loads of decent chocolate and stuff. You know, Snickers
Y'all
used to be
missing out.
Snickers used to be marathon.
Never had an authentic enchilada.
There's a lot of things I haven't had authentic. That's why I want to go on a food tour in America. I want to go to all the decent places, get all the different meats. I really want like some sort of go to a rib specialist and have all sorts of different cuts of rib and different smokes and things like that. Because I think it's apple cider makes it sweeter. Is that right? I'm trying to think.
I think it's different for every pit master and region. Everyone uses different woods.
Yeah, I watched something on Amazon, and it was basically this giant car park, and there was just full of these like RVs and stuff, and it was all the different people that owned restaurants around the US, and they all converged on this giant piece of land, and they all just start their barbecue with their own meats and sauces and processes, and they basically all just walk around just talking about meat and food and trying each other's different food. And then I think there was like a panel of judges that go around and like judge on different things, and people get prizes. Barbecue pit place where they cook the food over different type of wood. Yeah, but when you know it's a serious rib joint when they go out the back and they've got all the smokers and everything.
Oh yeah.
And they leave them hanging for like 24 hours.
You should smell the smoke before you get to the restaurant.
You make me hungry now.
You started it.
I wish I was rich. I'd just fly over for lunch every day. Just go over for dinner. I want some ribs.
Oh yeah, it's nothing like a properly cooked rib.
I have actually been online and found prices for like clean oil drums. You know, like brand new oil drums to convert into a smoker. You know, angle grind it in half, put some hinges on, get the rotisserie rod on a motor and all that kind of thing, and then you can have a spit roast and smoke and all sorts of stuff. That would be good. I've seen a few barbecues you can buy where they have a little smoking box at the end of the barbecue, but it's not the same. Be good. Might actually start descending soon. We're heading straight towards Southend-on-Sea, which is where the XM406 Vulcan is sat at the side hangar.
Right when you are, if you want to descend.
Yeah, we can descend. We'll be seeing the coast soon. It'll be quite a slow descent, so we get down to, I don't know, go down to 6 to start with. Get some scenery on the go. Those were the days. Mildenhall Air Show with the massive barbecues. Yes, the last Mildenhall I ever went to, it was the America special, and they had Thunderbirds come over, and like it was all like pretty much all the stalls were American, and they had like giant swimming pools full of ice with all the drinks in, and like you say, loads of barbecues and stuff. It was absolutely amazing experience. Daniel, thanks for the like. And I really think that's what kids these days are missing. Events like that, air shows and stuff just aren't the same anymore. You know, a lot of the air shows, you just stood there. There's not much else going on really. And then, you know, some of them are seaside, so it's literally just a seafront where they're flying over water and stuff. Whereas at Mildenhall, all the aircraft landed pretty much. So you could go around, you could chat to the pilots, you could go and see all the planes. As a child, it was an amazing experience. And I really think children these days miss out. You know, quite often it's spoilt by little shits in it, so they don't bother doing it no more. You know, I remember the days of we used to do a lot of, you know, people know I do a lot of charity cosplay and costuming and stuff with groups, and the amount of times you'd be walking through a town centre, it's a massive group of costumed people for charity, you know, doing certain things, visiting certain places, and you'd get some little arsehole that would push one of the stormtroopers over, you know, and that stormtrooper could be in a £5,000 suit that's taken hundreds of hours to build and make, and they just, you know, a lot of the kids just don't care. Arseholes. But you got to blame the parents for not giving them a slap round the back of the head and telling them to behave, innit? Little shites. The Riot is the best air show to go to, but it's expensive. Yeah, I've never been to one. It was always Mildenhall, Duxford and Clacton as a child, and I always remember Mildenhall because on the way back there used to be this giant green. It was kind of triangle shaped, where you had the road going down one side, the main road, and then where the traffic could turn off to go. And I always remember we used to park there. It was kind of halfway back on the journey, and we used to have our leftover picnic that we took for the day, and some drinks and just chill out, and it was quite nice. Quite a nice little just family thing to do, little picnic on the way home. Always remember that. Yeah, my dad worked a hell of a lot, and it's, looking back now, kind of I think he realizes as well how much he missed out on our childhood, because he wanted to make sure that we, you know, we had food and eating and a roof over our head and clothes, and so we didn't really see him. 5, 6 in the morning he'd be up and out the door, and then he'd get back at 6, 7 in the evening as we were about to go to bed, so we just didn't see him. And weekends he'd be doing things around the house or in the garden or doing overtime. So it was those days of like Mildenhall was like, you knew it was family time, and that no matter what, my mum and dad were going to be with us for the day, you know. It was cool. Them kind of things you remember as a kid when you're older. At the time you take it for granted, I guess, but then when you're older and you look back, you're like, yeah, those were quite special times. Colin, thanks for becoming a brand new follower, really appreciate it. Me was Southend, Duxford and Clacton. I used to love the RAF Fairford show, used to have everything there, massive trade area, used to get loads of freebies from the manufacturers, nothing like that now. Yeah, I remember you used to get like little bags, little goodie bags, key rings, bookmarks, little photo books. I used to love getting the programs as well. I used to like them little books. I've got loads of them in the loft. Loads of them from Mildenhall. Welcome new follower from Joel. Indeed, get them welcome new follower stickers in the chat. And again, it's them kind of things that just made it special as a kid, you know. Being given a little keyring probably cost them like pence, but when you're a kid, you're like, wow, I've got a keyring. Daniel, thanks for a like. Seeing the post about WGC, congrats buddy. Cheers man. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a proper announcement thing tomorrow. I just need to sort out some links and some graphic stuff. Do a proper announcement with some information tomorrow. I actually watched the live stream tonight, it was really good. I did actually buy some tickets, didn't win, but kind of close. But I really like the fact that it's affordable for people that do want to try and have a go and get in something cool. And obviously, if people use my code, they get 10% off as well. So that helps as well. So They've actually got a couple of things on there that I'm going to be buying tickets for next Friday's raffles. So, going to be good. Yeah, my company hosts the WGC website, so you're in good hands with Bill Ben the Flower. Cool. Used to spend hours on the way home with my mates comparing what we got and swapping stuff. Yeah, so good. And you know, getting to meet the pilots and stuff as a child, and you're meeting the guy that's just flown your favourite aircraft or whatever in the show, and it's just wow. Getting their autographs as well. My dad actually managed to get tickets to the Red Bull air race at Longleat, which was the first one in the UK, and it was free. You just had to get tickets somehow, like you had to be proper quick getting tickets, and we actually managed to go to that, and that was cool. We actually met all the pilots, and I ended up getting about 6, 7 programs. They were just handing them out like wildfire, so I just kept put them all in my bag and kept one out and got it signed by most of the pilots as well. That was cool. Enjoyed that. One thing that was weird at there though, for some reason I always remember that they never had a stall with batteries. They had all these camera stalls and Red Bull stalls, but none sold batteries. So when my camera ran out of batteries, I was a bit pissed off. I couldn't do anything about it. My fault, I should have taken more, but you would have thought at an air show or an event, someone would have sold batteries. They'd have made a killing. I got 2 Utley Body Aerobatic diecast planes, and then when they were at Southend, one of the pilots joked about taking my mum up in the plane, have her standing where the people stand on top of the plane. Around the biplane. That'd be cool, that. Used to go crazy when the Red Arrow pilots come to meet the public when they landed. Yeah, it's like I say, man, it's just, you know, half hour just standing there chatting to everyone and, you know, taking pictures and things, and that's a lifetime memory as a child, and for the grown-ups interested in aviation, you know, getting to chat to people about planes and stuff. It was a shame when all the bases had to stop doing it, obviously because of the wars and things going on. But, you know, I don't see why they couldn't use an abandoned RAF base and then just have all the planes land there and then do an air show there. You know? Loads of fuel tankers, get all the planes lined up, all the stalls and trade stands, then people come in and just have a decent day. They gave a VHS about a year. I watched it so much the tape wore off. I always remember the Red Arrow simulator. We used to pay like 50p or 20p a person to go on it or something. I think some years it was free. But yeah, you go on the little flight sim, you sit in there, there's about 10 of you all cramped in on the little like 3 rows, and you're all sitting there like, I remember that was good. Down and going to load up again with the flight ready for Newcastle. That's important. We should be there real soon.
I'm about to hit the coast. You're probably fell behind a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm a little slow.
No worries. Trying to look at the flight plan. We're going to turn left soon. Why have I got a warning now? What's going on now? Getting random warnings.
We don't want to hit that.
Oh, do you know what? My flight directors aren't on. That's not good. It's been flying fine without them though.
Who needs them?
I've got a master caution for some reason.
Check your fuel pumps.
Yeah, I did that
above you.
earlier. They're off. Perhaps they need to be on now. No, low pressure. Bloody little gnats and flies, man. Actions fuel 39%. Did I get it? No. Okay. Loads of like little midgies. I'm only 63 nautical miles, so I'm going to go down to 4,000. I think we're going to be so close to going over Southend, we might see the Vulcan. Take it down to 3,000, give us a better chance of seeing. Let's go back up again as we get to London. Daniel, again, thanks for like back there. Colin, new follower. Daniel, thanks for like. Rosie, thanks for like. Appreciating all the likes and follows today. So we're going to be flying over London Stansted Airport, going in towards London City. I'm not actually quite sure of how it's going to go into the airport. Normally it does like goes past and then a big loop round. We shall see. My favourite memory of Mildenhall was watching the B-52 land with the F-15 waiting at the end of the runway, then the B-52 cleared, the F-15 took off, went straight vertical, home to America. Ah, do you know what? We had on that America, when the Thunderbirds were there, they actually brought the stealth bomber over. And it flew all the way from America to the UK, like at almost maximum height, so way above the clouds, to avoid detection from anywhere and all that kind of stuff, and be stealth, obviously. And then what they did was they got everything ready at the air show, and they were like, right, he's like, get all your cameras ready because it's going to drop down out of the clouds, go past the runway and up into the clouds. It's then going to turn, come back down and out of the clouds, go back along the runway and up again, and then it's going to fly directly back to America. So you've got 2 chances to get photos. And then sure enough, it just literally appeared out of nowhere through the clouds, went flying so fast across the runway, quite low as well, and then straight back up and disappeared into the clouds. And then about 30 seconds to a minute later reappeared, zoomed across the runway, back up into the clouds, and then that was it, to America, all in one flight. It's crazy.
Hey Raven, did you put your ILS code in already?
Nope. Did you?
What?
That'd be a good idea, I think, wouldn't it? What we hitting today?
It is 111.15.
111.15. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. Always forget that. What do we got? London Southend Airport coming up on our left hand side very soon. There it is. I want the Blue Angels to come to the UK and do a display because they are amazing. That would be good. I'm interested to know how they got the Thunderbirds over here. It's a long flight for a jet of that kind. Unless they landed in Greenland or somewhere like that first. But when they fly to America, they tend to do like a large arc that goes like, not New Yorkish, I suppose it is kind of New Yorkish, kind of up and over Greenland and then back down. should. Can you see the Vulcan from here? I think it's going to load in, is it? Gene, thanks for the like. How you doing? You could just about make it out. That is the Vulcan right there. Can't zoom in anymore. There's one little midget's dive bombing. Now it keeps going past me head. Oh, get me little rudder pedals ready. I really want to find the time this year to get to the Mac Loop. I would like to go, but I'd probably like to go for a couple of days in case I didn't get decent photographs one day. Or the weather was crap. Very hit or miss at the Mac Loop, isn't it? Only got to plan it well. Hope that they're doing something. When JJ went, he got some cool photos and videos. Seems looking good to that.
Yeah, we're gonna go past it and then do a little curly Q.
Are we going left to right or right to left? Right to left, yeah. It probably goes like arcs round and back in on itself. It takes you over the buildings. That's saying 2,000 feet.
Yeah, the wide slope should be 2,000 feet.
Yeah. Break it down. It was all about the weather, the F-15 stuff flying around there. Yeah, he's got one where like it comes in and it banks proper hard, and you get all the vapor trail over the wings and stuff. Slow it down to 240 for now. Low visibility here. Turbulent, look at that wings wobbling. Windy. Airfield, airport.
It is breezy.
Yeah, you should see it. Ospreys fly over my house regular going there and back. They need to have the map loop on the map. People can do the loop. Yeah, you can download a flight plan. I know it's a bit more difficult on Xbox, but on PC you can download flight plans and stuff, and people have put them all on there. Problem is the planes in the sim aren't as responsive as what they should be, I don't think, and it's very hard to do the speed they do in real life in the sim with those turns. Doesn't happen.
Looks pretty cool. The ominous clouds over the city.
Yep. Taking this corner proper slow as well. Nice. Where I live, I get the viewers and occasional taxi flying around. Well, the flight path for a lot of the air shows in London used to fly directly over my parents' house. So again, as a child, we used to have the Red Arrows, Lancasters, even the Vulcan. Used to have everything going over our garden. We used to just sit there in deck chairs and stuff, watching them all go over in formation. And like you say, all the helicopters and stuff, and just like long trails of aircraft, just one after the other going down. Especially if it was something to do with the Queen or something like that, the flyovers.
You said this is a short runway?
It is indeed. I might back my brakes on 3.
I'm on max.
That's good.
Let's see here.
Where's my plane? Where's my plane? Hey, there it is. I got a decent picture. There it comes. Trip with the nose already. Hey, hey. Landing. I don't think this is going to hit this. This has well missed it. Wow. Yeah, this has well missed the approach. I didn't like that.
That's not good.
Did yours miss?
Not that far yet.
Let's see if we can pull it off manually. Get the old feet on the pedals. Oh my lord. Crash landing, folks. That was a little bit heavier than I anticipated. I had the spoilers out so that it dropped quick. Got reverse thrusters on, but it's not braking. I just think, wow, if you could see where I've stopped, but wow. Official OB, hey Raven, how you doing? When trooping, the colour is in the flypast goes past my house, but after going to Green Park this year, seeing how close they come, I'll be going there. Nice. Live under the main military flight corridor, east to west, a lot of heavies from Bryce, Norton, Lakenheath, Fairford. That'd be awesome, man. Steer it now. But I landed. I know the autopilot just totally missed that turn. It took too long to turn, and then it just didn't want to go where it was going. Are you back there, or do you need time to change your undies? Are you okay back there? Yeah, it was touching cloth, let me know you that. I destroyed these pappies.
There we go.
I don't even know if this would take off me, you know. Russell, thanks for like. Yeah, that was a bit more of a crazy flight, that one. Crazy landing, but the autopilot really didn't like that flight path.
I think I'm gonna miss mine too.
I think in future go from the other end of the runway. But I like going over the buildings. You see, you can do it in the A320. It really didn't like that though. It overshoots it massively. You're really high here. While you're up there, I'm going to see about redoing my FM thingy. You doing any more flights? We are indeed. We're going London City to Newcastle. Yeah, we want. Is it EGLC? Isn't it? Yeah, EGLC. The sure. Right, we're going to get the new flight plan installed into the flight computer. Wait for it to load. Go load. Should be on the right one way this time. Right, activate, execute, and then we want departure. BBK1A, BBK1A, runway 27, and then we want arrival, which will be Rim toe one end. Rim T one end.
Hi.
So that will be 25. ILS 25. And then execute. Could have been. Check the leg. Ooh, I thought we were going to get away with it, but there's one.
I made it.
Did you do an alternate thingy?
I just slewed back so I had more time to get down.
When are you taking that green plane out again? I forgot its name though, but it looks like those old B-52. I once watched you flying it. You must know which one I'm talking about. Green plane. Ooh. That could be the Sally B or the Memphis Belle. Is that a B-29?
Go ahead and reload real quick. Where are we going here? Let's see.
Was it this one? Sally B. Well, that's the Memphis Belle. B-17. That one. I'm not sure. Can kind of take them out whenever. Whenever. Please, mate. Can take it out whenever I want, really, but I've been really enjoying learning the 737 at the moment. I do want to. Russell, I'm not sure what you mean. Going over IBA. That one of the buildings there in London. This is talking about the Lancaster. Yeah, it could be the Lancaster. There's so many planes. OB. Bossman on Twitch, enjoying the 737. I am indeed. Finally a plane that kind of does its job, as opposed to being proper random. And you know, using Simbury filters. Leeds Bradford Airport, I mean. We'll have a look at the flight path. I don't think so. Have to look at the flight path close. Oh, we're going to be really close.
Load in my flight plan.
Yep, there's Leeds Bradford Airport, I think. Yep, by Eden. Yeah, we will be going over there, Russell. Going very close. Waiting for everyone to sort themselves out. Have you come out to come back in, have you?
I just loaded in. Am I like sitting? Maybe I'm sitting on top of you.
Yeah, what I do is I go to menu, FMC. First, can't remember this. I think there was an option on the left here rather than nav status on the program. Then that took me back to the main screen where I could then press route and then it would press flight plan. Do it that way.
Punching it in right there.
Let me know, then I can see it up in the air. Definitely, Russell. I believe I have a Leeds Bradford as well. Look good. Post to the in-sim. Load this one. Got so many add-ons. All my custom planes and everything. Little tiny bug. Scenery, UK. Yes, Leeds Bradford. Pretty good. First time I've seen London City. It's not too bad.
Just about ready. Couple more clicks here.
And the NEC as well. Oh, not the NEC, the XL, sorry. With the boat. See, what we do when I go for my cosplay events, we normally have a meet-up point, which is usually around here. And then you can see you've got all this boat there and everything. You've got shade there if you want. This is where the photographers tend to be in the tree section here. You can do some like really cool like scenery stuff. Almost at certain camera angles, you can make it look like they're like certain characters in forests and things like that. So pretty good job you see there. And then obviously we can go in and out. That's when we usually go to MCM. Go to. There is a sky train, like a thing that goes over the port. Right up there. You can kind of see it in the. There used to be a sky train. Monorail. Not a monorail, like sky chairs. Alright, you ready to fly?
Yeah.
How far is London Heathrow to London City? Well, there's London City. Heathrow. Kind of. Oh. Oh, bridge is here. This is main London. Go down there. Buckingham Palace. Parliament. Then Heathrow is brilliant. I'm gonna start getting stuttery. Heathrow. Yes, here's somewhere. There. Why am I even? Oh no, I can't see it. Might be a farm up here. Over this. Here's. Turn the web. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, there we go. I went far off. I recognised that bit of body of water there. I was actually right going to be on it. Here's Heathrow. Actually got my Heathrow, but not pink. It's even worse. Yes, so deep. Yeah. Heathrow there. One of the Thames all the way along. City's down there, we can see the flashing light. This is probably about halfway. Like one side of London to the other, really. Maybe don't have the planes. Yeah, I turn all the air traffic off because obviously I do a lot of baptism, so I turn static vehicles off, static aircraft off, otherwise I spawn in on over static stuff. So I just turn static off. Normally there's a lot here. Right, good. I'll let you. Should be good to go. So, put this back on 20. I'll probably keep it 15 so we're not going too far. 15,000. Probably go 340, you know. JJ, thanks for the like back there, really appreciate it. Gonna put the weather back on live. When you get these rubbish? No, because the UNH changes, so it will keep me 15,000 above ground. That is right, isn't it? But ground level. No, it's a base level of the pressure, isn't it? I always. Yeah, there's different ways they can work altitude out, but yeah, I don't know how it is compared to 1,000 feet above water level. Pretty much water level here in London. There's an add-on in the marketplace that adds all the local planes. Yeah. Like I say, it's a lot of stuff that I don't need or want. Especially like when I'm doing baptism and stuff. That one, black crazy. I do want the one. Right,
5.
ready to rock and roll? 340 at 15,000. Okay. Hopefully I've done everything right. Bounce now. Yeah. Hit the rudder pedals. Hit the rudder pedals. Rudder it the whole way. Oh, pushing me to the left.
Just pull to the left naturally. Sure. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
This runway isn't long enough.
Yeah, you do it.
Barely. Oops.
That's my girl now for engaging. Hello. Maybe reset. There we go. Approach myself. What's that weird noise in that song? Did you hear it? Like, you'll hear it. I'm gonna replay it. That's such a weird thing to have in a song. Listen to it. I thought my headphones were going dodgy the last like week. Why would you have that in a song? I used to get to near the end of the stream. Look, yeah, look, 2 hours. I used to get to near the end of the stream and be like, oh, fucking headphones are going weird again. Oh, dumb. Oh god. Right, we are on flight plan. Oh, now it's working. Well, I like those quick works sometimes. Real nice bit. That should be in shortly. Just load it up now. No worries. Need that one. Oh. Yeah. Do you have any 777? Did Captain Sim do a 777? If Captain Sim done one, then I probably got it, but it's kind of a clue. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Or was it is it the Proctor 3D or something like that? Proctor 3D. It's quite a few. A bit confusing as to who's done what. Bossman on Twitch, yeah, he did it shit. There you go. Straight to the point. Shit. Unfortunately, there is one, but it's poop. He used 747 gauges, it shows 4 engines. Oh. I have his 777 300 EM. Major wing flex. Look at that. Oh, we did a mod to fix this shit with salty. Well, that's better. Is that on the 777? Is it? I thought salty mod was the 747. Or did he do several ones? No, I've only heard him do the 747. Obviously, fly by wire. Put that in. Installed it. So. That is another plane I need to. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Obviously, it's just the MCDU. But I used to find the 747 followed the world map fine. I didn't have too much issue with that.
I can't get my plane to speed up.
What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reduce my altitude so we can see speeds back a little bit there. What can you do?
I'm stuck at 210 knots.
Put your flaps on,
No,
speed brake,
no.
undercarriage. Put it in the up position, not the off.
It's where it should be.
Margaret, thanks for like. Oh wow. No, I didn't do. You know what I didn't do? Hit the speed button. I'm doing 380 knots again. Yeah, they did a mod 767. Freighter it called. Bit that cheers, boss man. Yeah, I was doing 380, I didn't realise.
Huh? Did a quick slew, and that kind of woke it up. And now it's speeding back up.
I'm raising the speed on it. It's locked. 80, arm wasn't on. Oh, I thought it was off. Yeah, I just see that. For some reason, I don't know why that was off.
It's probably because
It
it
landed.
automatically, yeah, when you land, it turns it off.
Yeah.
And you gotta remember to turn that back on to where when if you land in fresh,
Happened last time, didn't it?
it's on by default. Yeah.
Yeah, cheers, boss man. Yeah, it's because I didn't restart when I landed. Or like go back to my menu. I just put in a flight plan, added some fuel, and off we go again. That was good.
you at?
I am near. I've just gone past Rothwell. I'm kind of in line with Market Harbour. Heading towards Leicester. I am.
Are you near Wadey?
4 nautical miles, 3.8. I'm about 3 nautical miles from Pippin.
Behind you still.
Is that going to be added to the perk, or is that? Oh, yeah. Wait.
Would you slow down too?
We're headed to 6,000. No, I'm at 336, 337. True airspeed 375. I'm not sure my thinking is fast. No. Right. We'll be turning right as we head towards Nottingham. Shoot right up between Derby and Nottingham. Have to go quite low out. Down 2,000. Sightseeing, shall we? Gonna go and pick up some pies. Melton Mowbray is to our right hand side. There's loads of things in the UK I want to go somewhere, certain things, but I would like to go to Milton Mowbray just so that they have had a Milton Mowbray pie in Mowbray. Actually go to a proper baker's and get a decent pie. I think once I get driving, sorted out a van, like all my conventions, have it where it can be set up as overnight stay if need be. At the front, obviously I'll have storage needs anyway, but then be able to use that storage for food, other stuff, all that kind of stuff, and then actually be able to mat, or a mat, do mat, be able to sleep overnight if need be, and every weekend just pick a different place to go. Days off or whatever, do it. I want to try and there's some things I want to do for the stream which would be quite cool, touring around the country, going to different places. But
Raven, I got our ILS code.
ooh.
Not off the presses.
What is it today?
111.5.
They're also doing a few behind the scenes pictures. How you finding this plane? You like it? Yeah. There's obviously when I've not got my full setup going and I'm using my Xbox controller, there is still the bug where the rudder and nose work. So I've actually plugged in my flight pedals. Actually used them, but it's a nightmare to take that. You know that. It is something they've identified in the change log that they're going to work on. That issue has actually affected my Volt and several other aircraft apparently built as the SA-18. But for the Vulcan and other planes, it only happens if you bring it in cold, like at the gate, and then I start the engines and the electrics. Like, I think it's almost like that because the hydraulic pumps don't activate and things. Almost like that's missed out on the auto startup. Weird. We're at 3,500 now. 3,000. Probably cool. Yeah, probably got full of. Let's fly over Leicester. Oh, you're way behind us then. We've gone past that. We've passed Nottingham. We're heading towards, going to be going towards Rotherham. Doncaster will be on our right. Megabyte Gaming Raid. Dan, thanks for the like. How you doing, man? Thank you very much for the raid. Hope you had an awesome stream. How'd you get on? Hope you and the family are well. Cool. Through the world of readers. David Megabyte Raid. Thank you, David. Hope you're good. Forward to Raven, David. Or as the subtitles say, Raven Gay Man. Ryan said it on his stream earlier and it said Gay Man. I was like, good, thanks, buddy. Yeah, it was awesome. Family overall. How are you? Not too bad. Just really hot. Now you're in the as well. It's really muggy. Really hot. Bossman, look now. New update for some. Yes, I've updated, but in the change log, there's a section where there's like future plans at the bottom, and it does actually mention the control flight issue. Wow, we've been really naughty and we're flying low. These branches. Being a bit naughty. David, thanks for like. So difficult this phone. Why are you climbing? Good. make it easy for itself. Slide right down to 210 as we approach lead. Where did you depart from and where's your destination? We went from London City and we started off in Billund, Legoland, to London City because today I managed to get some Lego on sale, so we're bringing my Lego safe. Super journey. It was quite an interesting landing at London City as well. Kind of came the O2 side of the airport. Still managed to swing it down manually and land. Everyone. Also downloaded the whole. Yeah, the one on Flights MTO is not great. there you go.
For some reason I can't see your gamer tag anymore. Yeah, I can see everybody else.
Really low to the ground.
I am too now. I'm down like
I can stop behind you.
Behind me?
Yeah. Can you see me now?
Nope.
See your flash? No. Nice Windsor, I think, where Legoland is. Yes, in the UK, Windsor. Been there over 100 times. Absolutely love Legoland. Used to be an almost every weekend thing where, or every fortnight when I used to have my kids, my mum and dad's, they used to come over to my mum and dad's, and we all used to go down to Legoland. We all had the VIP or the Platinum Merlin passes, so that you can go in and out as many times what we want. What we do is we book an overnight hotel, so we'd go in on the Saturday, have a hotel somewhere, or and then go in the next day, the after weekend, or sometimes we'd do Legoland on the Saturday, Chessington on the Sunday, Thorpe Park as well. You can go as many times in the year as you want. Fixed cost. You've only got to go 3 times. You've got your money. Well worth it. Well worth it. If you can afford to do it, well, get 20% off food, 10% off merchandise, and with the Platinum you get free parking, which doesn't like it's only a ever. But if you're going to get your money's worth, 20 trip to Thorpe, Chessington, London dungeons, so that kind of thing. You know, each time you go, it's £5-10 parking. So if you can get that for free, save you £100. 2/3 of the price of your ticket. Republic Island. Good. Fully recommend Legoland. Awesome. What did Little Man get? He got these things called Fuglies. He calls them Gappy because they've got like a missing tooth. They're like these little toy things, but they're like ugly, and they're called Fuglies. And he had one sister for it. He absolutely loved it. The most ugliest, stupidest thing looked ever, but he absolutely loves it. And oh, I'm going to interrupt myself here. Here is the Leeds Bradford. Go. Russell, if you're watching, Leeds Bradford. Now I've got to work out where my plane is. Where are the UK from? I'm from Waterford. Originally from Essex. Chelmsford, Essex. Born. And moved away from Chelmsford just into the next town over for most of my life. Then met my partner and moved up to Newcastle, near Newcastle. Fair old trip. He says I only actually decided to move up here because they've got the Vulcan up the road, 10 minutes away. I try and say that's not true, but you can see right through me. Fucking ugly toys. Yeah. They're ugly, but like quite sweet. They are really, and he absolutely adores them. Right, and we didn't realise they're worth like £15 or so. We were in B&M today and they had $3.99, so we're going to go back. Basically going to go back tomorrow and get. We got them like 4, I think, and going to go back and get him the couple he hasn't got. We're going to stash them away from him. Originally, these were Christmas, but when we gave him one, and he was just loving it so much. You know what? I thought we'll give him another one. I hid it in the fridge. He wanted a drink, so I hid it behind his one of his drinks, his fruit shoots in the fridge. So he's opened the fridge and his face lit up because there's one just sat there cuddling his drink. And then later on, he wanted I got him a little chocolate bar in the cupboard. So I lifted him up on the side, and one of them was holding his chocolate bar in the cupboard. He was absolutely loving it. Razor Pig 71, thank you very much for a like. How you doing, man? Doing the family good? David again, thanks for a like, and Dan Margaret, thanks for a like. JJ, like. So yeah, we flew real low to go and see Leeds Bradford for Russell. Climbing back up, we're not too far away yet. Down below. Sharp. It should go out towards the sea and then back in, but I don't think that. You getting the caution light, just turn it off. Anyway, it's Essex. I'm a Man United fan, so I fly to Manchester.
As long as you're not getting a.
Yeah, man, it's cool. Sorry, Matthew, you were saying?
As long as you're not getting an annoying, obnoxious alarm And you're still flying. Just turn it off.
Yeah. Please, you're flying north. UK. We are indeed, David. We're heading north. We're going up the tube. Up the tube. Staying quite low altitude, although we're going into this cloud lump right in front of us. Yeah, we're currently over Midland, Leyburn. Kind of en route towards Durham at the moment. We're actually going to turn a bit further right, which would take us by trying to guess how far that would be. Bishop Auckland's, yeah, probably going to take us directly over Durham. Ryan, thanks for the like. Quite soon. See if we have a bit of a better approach on this one, eh? Nicely. You stayed down really low.
Yeah. 2,000 feet.
Rudder pedals ready. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit windy on this there, Andy. Over here now, how's it going? Bishop Auckland. going past Durham. Turn soon enough to be into Durham. It's going to be Chesterley Street. And going out towards Sunderland, I think. Washington. Might be the fault. Then. Nothing too crazy. Is it going? Is it? I don't think we're going to be far over enough, but it's so close. I don't think we're going to get to see the Angel of the North. Seems to be doing a sort of turn and then like a sort of snake into the runway, doesn't it? Not holding much confidence in turns.
Yeah. Might require it to dig in, look at them a little bit more, the flight plans.
Yeah. I mean, you need something a bit further out to put a crater on the route in. Seems to be like a long turn and then a correction and like where it needs to be.
That's really not very realistic. Do we have any? Yeah, I mean, there's a. I mean, this is a predetermined star that we're going to go through to get us to the runway, as opposed to being direct.
Right, there's the Vulcan over there, that building. Over there. Literally right, that little line above that building. That is the Vulcan, right? Over at Washington. Gotta go there with my trainers. Take some nice pictures. X-Ray Hotel 558 trainers. Please. I've been flying all this way before this. Ground. I mean, yeah, I'm supposed to be here. dodgy this.
Whoa.
I'm proper on target from here. What is going on? Let's read this. Said I was high. It said I was low. Now I'm like way too high. I haven't got a clue how you set do the other better. No way. That's weird. Isn't it? Yeah, you go. Didn't have too high. Oh. Whereabouts here? I see you. I see
I'm on
you.
final.
Are you still turning or are you in line with the wrong?
I'm on final. I got the glide slope.
For some reason I'm around. Went down.
A little hazy here. Coming in nicely.
These rider pedals coming in hot. It's my fault for being unprepared. Been a lot early.
Right. Here's the
Back, consider it. That'd have been like Stormland. They take them.
I'm on a park, but I can't see. I still can't see you, Raven, for some reason. I can see Wadey.
Around here.
As usual, that was great fun. I'm going to jump on Discord here. Chat with you later on.
Take care, man. Again.
We go on.
So, Billund, Legoland, London City, and London City to Newcastle. Very eventful, both times. Yeah. Cool flying, guys. Cheers to everyone that flew with me. Thanks to everyone who liked, shared, and followed the stream. Thanks to everyone on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. Really appreciate it. Thanks to everyone that sent stars. Thank you very much. Take care, everyone. Be on tomorrow. I'm going to be absolutely cream crackered tomorrow, so I'm going to play something that's going to chill me out. I don't know if it will be flight sim. They change it up a little bit until. But yeah, thank you very much. Take care. Cool. See you later, Joel.